Good day, everyone. This is a place where government representatives discuss relevant and timely issues. Welcome to PIA iTALK. Agrikultura ang bumubuhay sa isang bansa. At ang industriya ng pagsasaka ay isa sa mga haliging nagtataguyod sa ating ekonomiya. Ating tatalakayin ang halaga ng pataba at pestisidyo sa pagpapayabong ng industriya at ang kontribusyon nito sa pagkamit ng crop productivity at rice sufficiency sa Pilipinas. Kasama si Binibining Camille Mai M ng Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority.
Good day, everyone. Fertilizers and pesticides are critical to achieving food security and increasing agricultural productivity. But here's the thing. If misused, misrepresented, or left unregulated, these same products can also pose significant risks to health, safety, and the environment. This is when the role of the Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, or FPA, comes in. Think of the FPA as a watchdog and guide rolled into one. As a government agency mandated to regulate fertilizers, pesticides, and other agricultural chemicals, the FPA ensures that only safe, quality, and efficient products reach our farmers and consumers to protect public health and the environment. The FPA is an attached agency of the Department of Agriculture, created through Presidential Decree No. 1144 with fourfold mandate. First, to assure the agricultural sector of adequate and affordable supplies of fertilizers and pesticides. Second, to rationalize the manufacture and marketing of fertilizer products. Third, to protect the public from the inherent risk of pesticide use. And lastly, to educate the agricultural sector on the safe and effective use of these agricultural inputs. Our agency checks every step and oversees all stages of these products' life cycle, including importation, manufacturing, distribution, and application, requiring licenses for involved parties. Under Section 6 of PD 1144, FPA's function include licensing handlers, enforcing import controls, ensuring product quality through testing and monitoring. Our agency also implements product stewardship programs, mandates product registration, and promotes awareness through public education and industry development efforts. One of the most challenges that the FPA continues to address is the proliferation of fake or adulterated fertilizers and pesticides in the market. These counterfeit products undermine the efforts of both the government and legitimate industry players to ensure agricultural productivity and safety. For farmers, using fake fertilizers can mean stunted crops, poor yields, or even total crop failure, leading to financial loss and food insecurity. For pesticides, the risks are even more severe. Adulterated or unregistered pesticide formulations may contain unsafe chemical levels or banned substances, which can endanger not only the farmers applying them, but also the consumers who eat the treated produce. Additionally, such products can cause irreversible environmental damage by contaminating soil, water sources, and non-target organisms such as beneficial insects or animals. Now, how can we detect fake or adulterated fertilizers and pesticides? Let's start with fertilizers. Fake or adulterated fertilizers pose a significant threat to agricultural productivity and farmer welfare. These are the products that have been tampered with, diluted, or misrepresented in terms of nutrient content or composition. The effects of using such fertilizers can be disastrous, from reduced crop yields to soil degradation and financial losses for farmers. To help stakeholders identify suspicious fertilizer products, please take note of the several key warnings. First, it is important to observe the physical appearance of the fertilizer. Genuine fertilizers usually have uniform granules or powder, consistent color, and proper texture. In contrast, fake fertilizers may appear clumpy, discolored, or may emit an unusual odor. Packaging is another critical indicator. Authentic fertilizer products should have packed in sturdy, properly sealed bags with clear labeling, including the product name, manufacturer details, registration number, net weight, and date of manufacture. Second, look for the FPA registration number. A missing or invalid FPA registration number is a strong indication that the product is not officially recognized or tested by the FPA. Stakeholders may verify the indicated FPA registration number on the FPA website. Another red flag is unusually low pricing. If the price seems too good to be true, it likely indicates an adulterated or diluted product. Lastly, farmers and distributors should only source fertilizers from licensed and accredited dealers. Buying from informal markets or unverified sellers increases the risk of purchasing substandard goods. The FPA further urges users to keep purchase receipts and note of dealer information, which can aid in investigations if needed. In case of doubts or irregularities, consumers, especially the farmers, are encouraged to report the incident to the FPA for immediate action. From fertilizers, let us move forward to pesticides. Pesticides are poisonous substances that require proper application. Fake or adulterated pesticides often lack the required active ingredients, contain harmful substances, or are poorly formulated and labeled. Worse, improper pesticide residues can pose food safety risk if they end up on crops consumed by the public. The first step to avoid illegitimate pesticide products is by reading the pesticide label. Farmers should purchase only pesticides with labels in English or Filipino and not in any other language that cannot be read. Foreign language labels may indicate that the product is smuggled, unregistered, or repackaged without approval. A legitimate pesticide will have a clear and properly formatted label containing essential information such as the product's brand name, the active ingredient and its concentration, the FPA registration number, the manufacturer's name, address, and expiration date, and comprehensive instruction for safe handling and application. Second, farmers should observe physical appearance of pesticide products. Suspicious physical signs such as changes in color, smell, or separation of contents, especially in liquids, are the common red flags. Unusually cheap pesticide offer are also an indication of counterfeit products. It is advised to always ask for a receipt when purchasing and retain it as proof of transaction in case the product needs to be reported or verified. Lastly, farmers and agricultural workers must purchase pesticides only from FPA licensed distributors and dealers. These authorized sellers are subject to regulations that help ensure the products they carry are registered, tested, and safe to use. Again, product registrations and license numbers can be verified on the FPA website. To strengthen its commitment to ensuring quality and safety of fertilizers and pesticides in the country, we are encouraging everyone to remain vigilant and report any activities involving unregistered fertilizers and pesticides, ensuring that only approved and properly registered products are used. When filing a report, we are encouraging the public to provide as much specific and factual information as possible to assist in the verification and enforcement process. Reports may be submitted through several official FPA channels. Complaints, you can call us through our official landline 8920-8573, email us at official@fpa.da.gov.ph, message us on our official Facebook page, or submit concerns through our official website www.fpa.da.gov.ph. All reports will be treated with confidentiality and seriousness and appropriate action will be taken based on the nature and gravity of the case. Now, why does the Philippine Information Agency or PIA matter in this? As the government's primary communications arm, PIA plays a crucial role in delivering timely, accurate, and relevant information to the grassroots levels. By utilizing this platform, FPA can effectively educate the public on how to identify and avoid fake or adulterated agricultural inputs, understand their rights and responsibilities, and actively participate in safeguarding the agricultural supply chain. At the end of the day, it is a shared responsibility. The FPA can set the rules, but it's all up to us, farmers, sellers, consumers, to stay alert and do our part. Because when we are informed and involved, we can protect not just our crops, but also our health, our environment, and our future. Together, let us work for a healthier, more secure, more productive agricultural future para sa masaganang bagong Pilipinas.
Agriculture fuels nation building. Thus, its resources must be prioritized. Empowering Filipino farmers through better systems and support ensures a thriving nation. Fertilizers and pesticides are just as vital as the crops they nurture. So, let's give our farmers the recognition they deserve. Improve the systems, support local, develop sufficiency. Hanggang sa muli, magkita-kita tayo sa susunod na PIA iTALK. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas!